Yes, we're back leveling the Warlock. The Warlock. Trying to finish up this quest to get this gloomweed. For some reason, I'm having the hardest time. I've never had such a hard time finding a gloomweed. It's starting to rain. I always like the rain in World of Warcraft. But I've never had such a hard time finding gloomweed before. And yes, it has gotten much with the this pet. I've got Healthic. I think it's funny his name Healthic. Uh, he's tanking up quite a bit and he's doing a good job of it. So it's leveling is super easy. I just wish I could find this gloomweed. Normally it's just. I think the only one I did find was a little bit closer to Brill. So we're gonna head that way, but normally it's super easy. But I guess there's just so many people around here. They must be looting all the gloomweed. You can see me just moving the cursor across the screen, trying to, detect any. I hate to drop the quest, but if I can't find it, then I may. We'll see. We'll see. I was having a hard time sleeping. It's about 5:30 in the morning right now, and I'm gonna be heading to work in a bit. But let's see what we got here. We're still not. This is the other thing, and I'll say a quick thing because I was recording a video earlier and I got to level 11, and that's why I haven't uploaded that video. And I kind of, I'm not a huge fan of streamers. Not that I don't have any problem with streamers because I probably will be streaming Classic WoW, and I definitely will be streaming some Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, but I don't like it when streamers get so affiliated with a specific game, with a specific company, that what they're saying to you really isn't the truth. They're just, doing they're saying what they can to keep people watching their stream. And if you ever watch my videos, I don't do that. I don't cater to anybody. I just play a game because I like it, and I create a video. I figure, hey, maybe somebody might be interested in this. I'm surprised that people even want to watch me play a video game. I've always been surprised by that. But if they do and they enjoy it, then that's awesome. And I try to help people out, and I try to also get help from people who are watching. They can comment on my videos and give me tips because I'm a noob. Shady sucks, right? So it kind of goes both ways. But I'm not a big fan of the streamers who, and I actually used to like Soda Poppin', and I still like Soda Poppin' sometimes. But I've seen him say stuff and then completely turn around and go the opposite direction. And there's a lot of streamers out there, and I'm not going to name them all, but I'm not a big fan of some of them because of that reason. Because I can tell that they're just doing what they're doing to try to keep you guys watching. It's not like they really like the game or even really believe in what they're doing in certain instances. They're just trying to keep you guys watching their stream. And I'm not like that. I'm real. With me, what you see is what you get. That's about all I'm going to say on that. I'll just say one more thing, that all the people that said that Blizzard would never make Classic World of Warcraft, all the people that said that it was just nostalgia, you guys can suck it because because I was pretty certain. Well, I was pretty certain that there was going to be a Classic WoW because it just made sense. There's no World of Warcraft retail is dying, a slow death, and death by 10,000 cuts, or 1,000 cuts, as someone once said, which is very true. You take the game and you make a little change here because you think it's going to make the game better, and you make another little change, and it's pretty soon you're completely gone down a different path, and it's no longer the game that people loved. What is this? So these are books these are such low-level books. They're so cheap, let's just go ahead and get them, right? And it looks like that's it. Oh, I just have to summon my other pet before I use it. Look how he's like stunned. Oh, I can't believe you're summoning a different pet. Master, no. But, yeah, but I'm a pretty honest person, and I try to keep it real. And, yeah, but all those people that said that Classic WoW, that they would never make it, and all those people that said it's just nostalgia. Like, Venricky put out a video just yesterday saying, or maybe yesterday, the day before yesterday, saying, I was wrong. I thought it was nostalgia. And for someone who played, at least hopefully he played vanilla, to sit there and tell you, that it was nostalgia and that people would get bored of the game after a few weeks, and then to come back and play it and suddenly completely change his opinion. I'm sorry, but I've played the game since it came out in 2004, and I sure as hell didn't forget what the game was about. I didn't forget what it was like to play the game. I didn't forget, you know, how the mechanics of leveling worked, you know. And so for him to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, like it's more difficult, and for some reason that makes it more fun." Of course it does. For you to say something like that is so stupid. It's like if you are studying for an exam and you take an exam, or let's use the Elon Musk example. Elon Musk wanted to create a Falcon 9 rocket, right? That's extremely difficult to create a actual rocket that's going to be fired up into space. That's an extremely difficult test that most people on this planet would not endeavor to take. He built a rocket with a huge team of engineers and a huge team of astrophysicists, all these different people. And he failed. How many rocket launches failed, right? A lot, quite a few. Rockets went up in the air, they exploded. Rockets, he tried to get them up in the air and come down and land on the landing pad. They didn't land on the landing pad right. They fell over, they exploded. But when he finally had his first successful Falcon 9 launch, can you imagine the sense of joy and the sense of accomplishment, right? And of course, the reason it's such a great sense of accomplishment is because it was such a difficult task, right? Same thing if you're taking a test. If it's a super, super difficult test, the bar exam or something, and you pass it, of course you're going to be happy. Of course you're going to feel really good. It's the same thing in an MMO. If I have to do a super long quest and I have all these difficult objectives and maybe I die 10 different times, right? Maybe I have to spend a lot of gold even. But at the end, I'm rewarded with this great item or this great achievement. Of course I'm going to feel really happy about it. I'm going to feel like I really did something that was kind of difficult, but I succeeded. That, success or the level of enjoyment is directly relational to the amount of effort and difficulty. So for someone like Venruki who played an original WoW to say something so stupid as, "Oh, it's kind of more difficult in vanilla, I forgot. And because of that, it's kind of fun." I'm like, wow. I'm like, really? I can't believe you said that. And to say stuff like, "I can make friends in vanilla." Like he said he's already made a bunch of friends in his friend, put him in his Blizzard friend list from playing the classic beta, right? Of course you're going to make more friends. You know why? Because you can't just face roll all the content. You can't just run through and not group with anyone and play solo. Of course you're going to make more friends. So I kind of almost, I know it sounded salty maybe, and I took a little offense to a lot of the stuff he said because, and I shouldn't have taken offense, but it's just common sense, right? And for all those people out there that said things that they said about Classic WoW or Blizzard's not going to do this or this game wasn't as good as you remembered, just look at the very simplistic mechanics of the game. And the game is a good game because it was difficult in some respects, because it requires you to group, because I'm level 11. Okay, I'm level 11, and I do not have but one green item. Two, sorry. A whopping +2 spirit vest. I don't even have a helm. I don't have a necklace. I don't have shoulders. I don't have any rings. This is called progression. This is called like a natural evolution of your character. That's what makes it fun, is you're building up your character by exploration, by learning, by going through the world. You're getting more powerful. This is just normal. But in retail, you can just log in, create a bunch of crappy heirlooms, and just face roll content. Next thing you know, you're in full epics. I wonder when you get your first epic in retail on a character. You know what I mean? Not to mention legendaries. Now they just hand you legendaries. So, like I said, it's just, I hope people are eating crow, and I hope all those people that were naysayers are going to sit back and shut up. Because I'm telling you, when Classic WoW launches, it's going to be a massive wave of players. And people are like, is it going to be successful? So the only thing that will stop World of Warcraft Classic from being successful is Blizzard. is it Blizzard microtransactions it if they do something weird, like put something in the game, that makes players overpowered, or if they patch the client in a way that adds content that maybe, wasn't really in the original game. I mean, it's really Blizzard. The only person who screwed up is Blizzard. For everything I've seen, and I've watched some of the streams a little bit, but I've watched more of the people, like their comments and reviews on the beta client. Everybody's just saying really great things about it, and from what I can tell, it looks fantastic. There are definitely some changes which I've covered in my video that I uploaded already. So that's all I have to say about that. And I just want to let's get back to leveling, but I've said my piece. All right, so. Oh, already known. What? Oh, that's kind of silly. So even though I already know it, it should disappear from this list. Like, so why would I want to buy the book that I already know? So these books, once you know it, I would like to see it disappear. That's just a little improvement in the game they could have made or could make. I will say could have made because probably not going to change it now. And once again, guys, I will be going on vacation this Thursday, flying to Tennessee. I'll be in a cabin in the middle of the woods with my cell phone, no computer, and just my girlfriend. And so I won't be making any videos for a while. I actually have a lot of work to finish up in the next 2 days. So I'm probably not gonna see a lot of content from me for a while, so I apologize for that. But I will be responding to people's questions on videos. I'll have my phone so I can respond that way. I was a first aid trainer. It's always good to learn first aid. I guess I have to be. Oh, I guess I already learned it. I didn't even realize. Let's go ahead and I always put first aid down in here somewhere. Let's see, and yeah, I'll put it there. I'm trying to find a vendor because I want to get rid of some of these. Although I probably shouldn't get rid of both bags. We'll hold on to one of these. Ooh, look at this. We've got 13 armor. I shouldn't be mucking around with this stuff. I should just go and level because it really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to clear out some inventory space. Okay. I was watching some videos on Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and it also is interesting how I've been in so many MMOs from alphas to betas to pre-alphas. I've seen the Kickstarters, I've seen the pledges, the fundraisers, and it's always a certain cycle. Game comes out, an MMO, they announce it, and they say, hey, we got this new MMO, it's coming out. Wait a minute, I thought I did all this stuff. I was up there, and I know what that is. That's those little crypts. Actually, we can probably farm that for XP. Let's check it out and see. But there's that cycle. If someone company says, hey, I'm going to make this MMO, they put a bunch of content out, like, here's the classes, here's kind of some lore about the game, and everybody gets all excited, and everybody jumps on board. Then they say, here's you can pledge, here's the pledges, and people donate money, and then the company, then the company starts losing money, or they start using all their money to make the game and realize they need more money, so then they start changing the pledges, and they start doing different things to get more money, and then the community gets pissed off. They're like, well, I had this pledge, and now you're saying I got to pay more money to get something that, maybe this other guy already had when he bought this cheaper pledge. And and then the community gets mad. And then the people who make the game try to explain to the community what they're doing, try to say, I'm sorry. It's the cycle, same repetitive cycle you see over and over again. And it's just kind of funny. I want to make, I'm working on my own game, and God knows when or if I'll ever get it done, but I'm going to try not to. I'm not going to be asking people for money. I'm doing it more as a learning. Sorry, I'm still waking up. I'm doing it more as like a learning process. I don't really know what to name my character in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen when it comes out, or even in World of Warcraft. A lot of people, some people, not a lot, because not a lot of people really watch my channel. If you do, thank you. Please consider subscribing and clicking the like button. I've started tossing that in there. You know why I started doing that was because I was watching a video yesterday, and I liked the video, and then at the very end of the video, the guy said, if you like this video, and a lot of people do this, if you like this video, please consider clicking the like button. And I always thought that was like, yeah, whatever. But then when he said that, I actually was like, oh yeah, I should click like, because I liked the video. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, it works. Maybe I should say that on my video. If you like the video, you can click like. Because people watch videos and they don't even think about it. You're just so engaged in the video. You're like, oh, this is pretty cool. New game. I like it. This gameplay looks pretty cool. And then maybe you start thinking about something else. Oh, yeah, I want to check out this other video on this. Or maybe that makes me think of that. Let me go look at this video clip. And you just leave without clicking like. And so it actually does work. So if you do like this video or any of my videos, go ahead and click the like button, as it does help. It just helps the YouTube game engine, or the YouTube game engine, oh my god, I'm getting the engines on the brain. It just helps YouTube's algorithm as far as like when people do searches for certain content, videos that have a lot of likes are going to be more likely to come up in the search, which helps you to get more people, interested in watching your videos, and it's all good. Oh, good. Yes, Morpheus. We've got a food crate. Do we want to grab some food? Nah. Let's get our pet. Let's get our Void Walker up. What is this? I just have to see in the chat. Jews. Beta hype. What the hell? Why is the ended starting area so packed? I would think they would all be packed, right? And there's only 5,900 people on the server right now, so that's pretty funny. But the undead starting area does seem pretty crowded. It's not like super packed, but it's pretty crowded. Yeah, I'm going to say this is pretty crowded. Let's do it. Come on, let's go. Dang, my pet's taking some damage. Alright. Sit on down. Let's see. Come on down. Let's go ahead and do a cursive agony to help my pet out here. Or corruption, sorry. Corruption. Actually, I have a talent point to assign too. I'm kind of liking the Warlock. It seems like a pretty solid class. So let's head back up. Come on. Corruption. Actually, gonna turn the music up a little bit. Let's see how fast this guy goes down. Pretty fast. I might be doing a video on Pantheon Plus. I know Minus over there is trying to do kind of like a hype video. And I may get on board with that and record a video. Cats are going crazy. Yeah, he's just basically recording a video with different people that are interested in playing the game, and I can't remember exactly the content of these videos, but I think he's going to put it together in like kind of a compilation of different people talking about talk about Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. The hype train is a little bit of a crazy thing with these MMOs. You know, so many people get excited and they try to build up hype, and it sometimes gets to be almost too much to handle, in my opinion. And you get oversensitized to you're like, oh my god, I'm sick of hearing about this game. Even though you want to play the game, you're almost like sick of all the content that's coming. I get that with even the classic, WoW Classic. I'm like, just Google it on YouTube. There's so many people talking about it, and it's like, okay, I don't even want to see this anymore. I just want to play the game. So, just interesting. But I might get into the hype reel only because I think he's talking about like having people record a little clip, just saying who you are and what class you're interested in playing, and maybe certain things that you're looking forward to in Pantheon. And Pantheon is basically more of a group-based MMO, so you really can't. It's gonna be incredibly difficult to like solo content. You're really gonna have to be in groups, even when you're like leveling. And that was one thing I found really fun in Black Desert when Black Desert first came out, was that it was so fun to get in a group, just go out and kill waves and waves of monsters. It was super fun, actually, especially because the combat in that game is my favorite combat of any MMO. And of course they ruined that game, just like all MMOs. Why do MMOs nerf games? Why do MMOs change things just for a few people? I hate it when a few people whine and cry. Ooh, this will be interesting. Let's make him try to. It's gonna be interesting. I have 2 healing potions. He's not gonna make it. Am I gonna make it is the question. Oop. I think it's gonna be close, but I think I'll probably die here. 18. 19. 80, I'm dead. Oh, we're not. Why won't it let me res? Does it take a soul? Oh, it takes a soul shard to res him. Oh, crap. Let's get out of here. We're in trouble now, because it's going to be tough to find a good clean spot to run to. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to die after all. And I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh, this is a long run back. That sucks. I don't think I can get over these mountains, but let's check it out. Actually, well, we can get over these. I think I've tried to get over these mountains before, and it's not really feasible. Oh, there does seem to be an opening ahead, though. Maybe we can get through here. Nah, look at those mountains. Jesus. There might be an opening up there, but I'm not going to risk running all the way around to the right just to find out. Yeah, so they are going to do a video. Minus wants people to put together a little video clip of what class they're considering playing in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and why what they're excited about. Kind of like a hype reel, as if the game needs more hype. But there's so many people in the community that are, excited about the game, and they're all kind of jump on the same bandwagon, and they all look like this little groupie a group of groupies, you know, and it's kind of funny, kind of sad too. I don't really want to be a groupie. Sorry, I have an aversion to being one of the flock, being one of the sheep. It's my personality is such that I will run away from that. If that, you know what I mean. I don't want to be. I've never wanted to follow other people. I've always wanted to do my own thing. That's just the rebellious nature of my personality. And so if too many people are like, yeah, get in a group and do this, my reaction is to almost push them away, which doesn't always work well in MMOs, to be quite honest, because MMOs are about community, and I like working together with a group of people, but it has to be the right people. Trying to find this part of the song that I like. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I might record a video tonight. I don't think I've put up any videos on my channel, which is interesting. You know, I've got a webcam. I just never use it. I've also got a really nice Yeti microphone, which I haven't set up and used either, which my girlfriend kind of yells at me about. But yeah, I might, if I can get time tonight, I'm going to go ahead and record a video and actually put my face to the video. Oh, come on, really? Should have been more careful. Head towards these guys. Bastard. Yeah. I don't think I've put up a video with my face on my YouTube channel, which is funny. But I'll go ahead and do that. Try to do that tonight. You guys can see what caffeine injected really looks like. Alright, let's kill some mobs here. Damn it. I was trying to soul drain. I couldn't remember my keybinds as long as I used the damn ability. It's like I need a soul shard so I can get my Void Walker up. Come on, guys. Okay, we got our soul shard. Now, why do... Oh, so the health stone... That's weird. So, yeah, it's because I need a soul shard to use it. Look at all these warlocks. Apparently Warlock's a pretty popular class. I mean, I knew it was popular, but Jesus. I mean, this is crazy. Zoom the camera in so the ceiling isn't beating on my head here. Did I get a soul shard? I guess I need to create our health stone. Do I have? Let me take a look. Here we go. I don't have this on a key. Let's create Healthstone. Okay, so that's the problem. I've got create Healthstone the same. That's funny. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, we've already done all these quests. Probably jump back to Brill and log off and try to get back to bed. What time is it? 6:18 a.m. This video's been going on for 31 minutes. Yeah, it's a little... I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sad that... Not sad, I guess. I like to play one MMO at a time, and the fact that Classic WoW's coming out and that Pantheon's... Well, Pantheon won't be out for a while. But if the alpha comes out... Ooh, level 12. But if the alpha comes out... I'm going to be playing that a lot. I don't know what that's going to be like yet, so I really don't know how much time I'll be playing alpha, or if it's going to be in a state where I'm going to want to play it a lot. Or if even the alpha servers are going to be up, or if they're going to be like waves, you know, of alphas, you know. So it's hard to say. I'm just going to be lazy and drain soul here while... Look how long it takes to kill him. Alright, stock up on some soul shards here. We got quite a few. What else do we have? Scarlet Warrior. Let's go kill the Scarlet Warriors. Ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna set up my... I'll set up my YouTube for streaming. I like streaming on YouTube. I think it's much better than Twitch. I don't like Twitch. I've never liked Twitch. I don't like all the ads and all the bullshit. So I'll be setting up my streaming with YouTube, and I'll be streaming Classic WoW, and I'll be streaming Pantheon Rise of the Fallen as well. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully people watch and be fun. It would be fun. Yes, Morpheus. Here. Die, skeleton. Die. Another bag. Just what I don't need. Let's kill some of these guys just to get some XP. Alright, let's keep heading towards the Scarlet mobs over here and finish that quest out. So as you can see now, it's becoming quite easy with the tanking patch. Oh, and let's take a look at our... We do have some talents. Yeah, let's go. What is this? Let's go ahead. I don't think that going into this... I know in Metagoblin's build, he goes 5 points here, and then he goes straight to... I can't remember what's next. Requires 5 points. So he goes 5 points here, and then 3 points into Voidwalker. So these 8 first. And that'll, that way his tank is more tanky, and it's, he wants to get his tank really tanky by the time he hits level 20. So if we're looking right now, I've got 2 talent points. So I need 3. Put 2 combos here, it'd be 3 of 5. Then I need 2 plus 5 would be 5 more. So at about level 17, I would have that. I'd have those filled out. So we'll go ahead and follow the meta. I think he's, we'll go down that road because we're trying to get the Woodwalker up before we hit level 20. Because at level 20, apparently, he starts to have a hard time holding threat, and we don't want that because that'll make our life difficult. So as much as I want to get into Affliction to get improved corruption, I want to have a pet that holds aggro more than that even, you know what I mean? drain soul. Die. What was my shift mouse? Oh, shift mouse wheel tells my pet to attack. I'm just thinking about life drain. What key mind I want to use? I can just use control mouse wheel if I want. Now I'll probably use. Oh, we'll come up with something. I'll probably I will use control mouse wheel up. That's usually my trinket though. If I have a trinket, that's usually what I have. My keybind to use my trinket. My PvP trinket is control mouse wheel up. So for life drain, we could do something like, I don't know. We'll see. When we get to that point, I'll have to think of something. Ow, kitty. I got a cat jumping in my leg, in my lap. Come on, Osiris. Not right now. Let me pause the video while I take care of this cat. Alright, the beast has been put back in his lair. The cat. When I'm at the computer gaming, he always wants to jump in my lap and watch. He likes watching the mouse move around the monitor. And the only problem is he's got some pretty sharp claws, and so when he jumps up and tries to climb up my legs, it's like digging into my legs with his claws. I've got scratches and cuts up and down my legs because of that. I'm just like crazy cat. All right, let's see if we can finish this quest, and then I can maybe get a little bit of sleep. I don't need the Murlocs yet. I want to kill them anyway, just because they're Murlocs. I hate Murlocs. Soul drain soul. Watch this. Stop casting. Oh, it didn't work. Huh. Why didn't my stop casting macro work? Let's try this. It works for my wand, doesn't it? Let's try it on the wand real quick. So I'm wanding. It works for the wand. Let's try this. Casting this. Works for that too. So it doesn't work on a channeling spell. Like when I was casting corruption there, I can mouse wheel down and my keybind will, stop me from casting. Like, see here, watch corruption, and then I cancel it out of it, and then drain soul. You guys saw how I set up those macros before. Mouse wheel down will cancel that, and then mouse wheel up will drain soul. I don't need a soul shard, so I'm just gonna kill this guy. I'm just killing Murlocs because I hate Murlocs. Die, Murloc. Die. Oh, we got multiple. These are pretty low. Let's see if we can take these guys out. What we're going to do now is we're going to command my pet to follow me. And then we'll take this guy out. Oh, that Oracle did. I wasn't sure if that Oracle would follow me all the way up. Here, let's just dot the hell out of this Oracle. Come on. Dot. Dot. Wow, man. I already had like 3 dots on him, and my pet pulled aggro like it was nothing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Can I do demon armor? I can only do demon armor on myself. I don't think I can cast anybody else. Yeah. So I can't really help them. I guess I could give them a health zone. I do have one of those. There. Yeah, so we can give people health stones. I don't think I can make more than one at a time, can I? No. I'm such a noob at Warlocks. I was pretty sure I couldn't. I mean, I knew I couldn't. I wanted to double check. Just by some craziness, I was wrong, but... Okay, where are these damn Scarlet? I think they are around. Actually, there's one there. There's one over here. It is pretty crowded. This poor. Man, did you see him move? Yeah, I don't. If you watch me play, I don't level for speed. I'm not a speed leveler. I play for fun. So I'll get on side. I'll get sidetracked all the time. Like you saw me killing those Murlocs there. I didn't need to kill those Murlocs. I don't have a quest for Murlocs. I just killed them because I don't like Murlocs. You know. He tried to pull that one. The other thing too is remember your dots. Like your dots. Always take a second before they tick. So easiest way to pull would be with your wand, just to ensure that you actually, are getting threat, that you've got the mob tagged to you. But again, Warlock is easy mode leveling because your pet is so tanky. You do so much damage, you never run out of mana. Like I was saying before, if only I had aspect of the cheetah, you'd be like a leveling machine. So I see a priest, and a rogue, and a warlock. I wonder if there's any up at the top of the tower. Well, let's check it out. Just for shits and giggles. Small fears. Command my pet to follow. Oh, let's see, there's one up here. Nice. I always gotta check it out just to see. Now, I'm not gonna loot that guy, but sure as hell, I don't loot, he'll probably have a nice green item. Oh yeah, we got several up here. Let's just kill this guy with dots. I like the fact that you can really just dot people up. I think that's why people like Warlocks. You just get all these dots on your target, and then you're just running around while watching them die, I was in World of Warcraft Lich King, Wrath of Lich King, and I was in that PvP zone, the new one they added in Lich King. I can't remember what it's called. And there was a Warlock that was kind of hiding, like, in World of Warcraft when you're below a hill, like if I was standing on the other side of a big hill, you could cast through the hill and dot people. They can't really see you, they can't see you like right here. Let's say I'm, down below. Like let's say I target this guy. I still have him targeted. And then I'm like down here. And he can't see me, but I can dot him up. So someone in this PvP zone was down the bottom of the hill and they kept full dotting people up. And they must have had just unbelievable gear, because after they throw these dots on these people would start dying, and I mean dying fast. And this guy full dotted him up, and he was taking so much damage, and the guy literally started jumping around like he was on fire. He's like, what's happening? He's like doing this. He's like, he's spinning around his camera. What's happening to me? I'm dying. It was so funny. I literally because I could just imagining this little kid sitting at his keyboard freaking out. Oh my god, why am I dying? It was so funny. I died laughing. I'm sick of running around. Let's just camp this little ramp here. We only need to kill 3 more. We're just gonna camp here for a second. Take a look at our inventory. This is level 15 wand. Put it over here. Got a little more food we can eat. And let's go ahead and do some first aid while we wait. You know, again, always, if you find yourself in a situation where you're just sitting around waiting, make sure you use your time. You know, do something, craft something, organize your inventory. There's lots of things you can do while you're waiting. What time is it? 6:30? 6:30 a.m. I'm going to jump back in bed here in a minute. You can see the corpse disappeared. So that guy should be spawning fairly quick. I bet by the time I get done making these bandages, he'll be up. And now that we have these bandages, let's go ahead and put them up here. Control R. Bandages can truly save your life. Yeah, I got 31 silver. I'm rich. I've been selling so much stuff on my main account. I've got like probably 100 gold. Damn, just kind of hoping I could get that guy, but it's alright. We'll just have to settle for this one here that's about to spawn. Another thing you can do is really useful is putting your pet on aggressive. See how and that guy just spawned in my pet, because you know if you're worried about not getting threat, that's a good way to do it. Just put your pet on aggressive. He'll always be quicker than you to get on somebody when they spawn. The pet is on aggressive. Oh, it's just, oh, I had the wrong bar up. Like, why am I not casting? Oh, there's another one. Nice. More XP, baby. Let's go ahead and full dot this guy up. 1. 2 dots. 3 dots. When I get 3 dots up, they die pretty fast. Okay, that quest is complete. We can we jump? Yeah, we can jump from here, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, yes, more fish. Eat a little fish. And I think we're good. We're gonna hearth back to bro. And turn these quests in. So we're getting pretty close. I think at like level 15, I'm thinking. Then we'll start moving over to Silver Pine Forest. And I know I've got quite a fefew quests there. At the Sepulture, we can grab our flight path and stuff like that, which would be cool. Let's go ahead and sell a few things real quick. Anything we don't need. Oh, what do we got here? Meaty Batwing, I believe, is used for cooking. What is this? What's an enemy target to sleep? For 20 seconds, any damage will cause you awaken. One target can be asleep at a time. Kind of good to have that around just for emergency purposes. I could have. I don't know if it would work on an undead, but. Okay, where's my. Let's figure out where these quests are. Turn these in. 35 silver. Okay, that's going to be over by... Yeah, over here. That's what I figured. I think that's... If my memory serves, I think that's the last quest. Usually, this one to go kill this last Scarlet. Maybe there's one more to kill, like, some sort of leader. What is this? A staff? I can't use staves? Whatever. Darkwood staff. I'm sure Warlocks can use staves. I just haven't learned the ability yet. I'm assuming. It does have 3 stamina, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Maybe we can go to the Undercity and hit it. That's the thing I'm definitely not going to remember from the Horde side, is where the weapons trainers are. Okay, we're gonna just log out in the end. Yeah, you can see the server is the undead area is very populated. It's quite a few people. And I will catch you guys later. I need some more sleep. Yes. Catch you later. Bye.